Hey Luke.
Yeah.
I was reading this episode script and I realized that the length of these episodes are really inconsistent.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, I just mean that last episode was 5 minutes, and I think 90% of it was the intro.
Tyler.
Yeah?
Shut up!
Okay.
Oh, so we're doing Slender.
You little
So Team Bendy versus Team Freddy.
The Invincible Ink Demons team, which is made of Bendy, Boris, Alice Engel, Sammy Lawrence, and the Projection. Oh, we'll just revive him.
And the Steel Animatronic FNAF team made of Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie the Bunny, Foxy the Pirate Fox, the Puppet, and William After. Oh. We can revive him.
Let's start off with saying that Bendy is a pure liquid, and Team Five Nights at Freddy's is just made of rusty old animatronic parts.
Some of these guys survived getting their faces ripped off.
Yet died in a house fire.
But didn't Alice get stabbed by a bootleg copy sold in China? And correct me if I'm wrong, but if Boris and Alex can be cut, and Sammy can be drowned, and the projectionist can be decapitated, then who does that leave as the only liquid character? Little old Bendy.
So, Boris may not be the strongest, but he sure as heck knows his way around robotics. Get my drift?
Boy!
What?
What do you expect FNAF to just lay around like idiots while Boris slowly overrides them and no one says, "You catch my drift" anymore?
Oh, then I'll have to dab on you, fam.
What?
Nothing.
And William Afton, or Purple Guy, is a robotics genius who made more than 50 animatronics who have advanced artificial intelligence, and he got stabbed in all of his organs and survived.
Okay, how come Five Nights at Freddy's got all these mad durability feats, but can't survive a house fire?
Actually, it's his soul that died in the end of FNAF 6. His body was durable enough to survive the FNAF 3 fire, but when his soul merged with his suit and he became a pure soul, that's why he can survive the first fire, and not the second one.
Oh.
Get wrecked!
How come I'm always the one to be wrong in these episodes?
I don't know, you're the scripter. Oh yeah, you forgot about that.
Finally! What?
I'm bored. Can we do another Star Wars fight?
No!
Wait, where's Golden Freddy in all this? And Chica?
Because no one cares about Chica. And in Five Nights at Freddy's newest game, Ultimate Custom Night, it's revealed that Golden Freddy is basically a demigod at this point.
So why did Bendy and the Ink Machine win?
So first, let's be honest, this fight is really all of Team Five Nights at Freddy's versus Bendy.
How?
So we don't know enough about the projectionist to fully analyze him, but we do know from what we know of... Hold on. So we don't know enough about projectionist to fully analyze him, but we do know that from what we know that about Bonnie, that he is stronger in the slightest. And Foxy is definitely stronger than Monster Boris, because Monster Boris was beaten up by an old man with a pipe. So Foxy can definitely beat him. And the rest are pretty self-explanatory. But then there's Bendy versus all of Five Nights at Freddy's, which is pretty close because the puppet can revive anyone who dies, except Springtrap. But then Bendy just needs to kill the puppet.
But since the animatronics are flammable and don't melt, then I can identify that they're made of magnesium titanium, or zirconium. If an endoskeleton never shines and it's a solid grey, then it's most likely magnesium, along with the fact that the lowest temperature for magnesium to be set on fire is 200 degrees, which is just a little bit higher than the temperature of FNAF 6's ending of 189 degrees. And we can compare magnesium to Bendy's feat of ripping the protectionist's head. And since those cartoons were made in the 1930s, case in point, Mickey Mouse, and we can tell that the protectionist's machines were made of LED, which is weaker than the magnesium, and that means that Bendy won't be able to break the animatronics.
But Bendy can't generate that force by how much ink he has at the moment, and since he is made of ink, so is everyone else on his team, his strength is more than enough to take down the animatronics.
Okay, fine. I'm Luke.
And I'm Tyler. And we'll see you in the next fight.
Hey, and speaking of which...
The journey starts now. Our strength is unstoppable. Bury any obstacle. Feats seem impossible. Horrors of the unknown. Beast, yeah, I chopped a few. Gather up your things, little boy. We got a lot to do. Grab a bag of hack silver. Yeah, I hope you're ready now. Bow and arrow, don't shoot until I tell you steady now. Steady now. Understand this world has no love for us. Dig the dagger deep inside. Show me that you're tough enough. Fiends come in all shapes. If you missed it, try again. Watch me as I slice, wielding the axe of Leviathan. They shatter to dust, creatures crumble to ashes, gnashing my teeth until I am the last. Because I am the God of War.